When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll give it to the back. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll leave it with him. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for it.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road, so you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense, not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
Here's the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Finding open areas. There he goes.
You know, tackling is a lost art in college football. I'm sorry. You got to do a better job defensively there. At least two different guys had a chance to bring him down. They couldn't do it.
One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard. The Tigers bringing the heat the way Andre Bruce did back in the day.
Yeah, and they just find those big, nasty, strong, physical guys that can eat up the line of scrimmage and get after quarterbacks. It's one of the staples of these Auburn teams all throughout the years.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That's caught. It's Avant. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And the Bearcats will line up to punt it away. He might just try to kick it away from the return man because he housed the first one. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. So the Auburn Tigers offense will go to work for the first time today. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Going downfield for the big play. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen...
Intercepted. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this deep...
Snags it down the right side. Touchdown. They believe they can run right here. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Now the play fake. With the catch, it's Avan. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They knew they could slip that tight end behind the backers with that play-action fake.
Well, it's because I can't win, Reese. I have to play the run. You know, all these RPOs, all these different...
He hurls one deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 15. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. So now to start the 2nd quarter, they'll line up and try a field goal. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. He splits the uprights. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So here comes the Auburn offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Makes the catch. It's Brown. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
A strike downfield.
Man, that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback making the right read, being patient, throwing that strike.
4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make...
Oh, he's got some space. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Swings it out to the flat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable 3rd down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Brown. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time, the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short game.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. The screen, he can go. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Oh, he missed it. No good. And after the miss, fellas, still sitting on an 18-point lead.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
The Bearcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. They're working that left side. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37.
And there's finally a bright spot for this offense in the passing game, completing that on 3rd down. I know we're in the 2nd quarter. They're trailing by a lot, but you need something positive to happen here to build some momentum. Maybe they can build on that, drive the field, score some points before going in here at halftime, get a little juju going.
The Bearcats racing to the line in a hurry-up. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Avant. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. A sky-high punt. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
And why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they've...
Got it in stride inside the 20. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
He wants it all. Touchdown, Auburn. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They get to him as he throws. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And the returner will be dragged down. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? To the air on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So here comes the Auburn offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Creates a little room. Got enough for the first. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. 1st and 10 coming up. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Wide open downfield. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Right back to the well. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air.
And he'll race it to the house. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his man. It's Amen. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Bearcats come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Off play action. Keeps looking downfield. He's going to run it. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Auburn going to work with another first down. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. So we open the final period with a third down play. Got the back over the middle. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You look at down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the... The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
Right on the money. Touchdown, Tigers. And they... The give to the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he was... not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something that jumps. Because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
They booted away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Oh, he's got a chance. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. And the Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They're going to test the right side with this one. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Tatum. Strong, firm tackle. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. The sure hands, it's Tatum. At midfield, he's got room. Lots of running room. And he just kept running, and he ran. DB's right up on the receivers. The give to the right. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll run it from the gun. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Bearcats decide to punt it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. So here comes the Auburn offense. The handoff, keep working on that clock. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Auburn sends out the punting unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He goes. Right there, but not before coming up with a big interception. Great place to start for this offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Got room on the return. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is most dangerous.
Motion from the back. Looking to throw. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And they're going to score again. Yet rides the back on the option, the give. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Timeout is called and the clock is down to 8. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. The snap sets up the throw. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to... Step up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt.